What's up, everyone? My name's Michaela, and we're about to do a 30-minute Sculpt and Sweat full body workout. So I'll be using two 10-pound dumbbells, but always choosing the weights that suit you best to get the most out of your own workout. Intervals will be 45 seconds on and 15 seconds rest for the most part, and we'll have a quick warm up and cool down as well. I also have a special guest here with me today. Sydney will be showing a more advanced version of this workout. I'm currently pregnant with twins, so I'll be showing any modifications throughout. So get ready to sculpt. All right, let's get started with our warm up. Opening up those arms wide to the side, then give yourself a big hug, scoop through the belly. Open and close. Here we go. Finding some mobility through the spine. Open through the chest, then scoop. Alternating reverse lunges. Step it back, together. Step it back, together. Good, really focusing on form here. Taking it slow. Step those feet nice and wide. Fold it forward, reaching towards the opposite ankle. Then switch, alternate sides. Feeling the stretch through the back of the legs. Twist through your shoulders. All right, fingertips behind the head and elbows wide. Right leg lifts up, then twist knee. Lift and twist. Good. Good, and switching sides. Left leg lifts, twist, leg lift, knee. All right, jumping jacks. You can do tap outs or higher impact following along with Sydney. Good, let's get our hearts pumping. All right, let's get into our workout. Grab both dumbbells, taking it into a sumo stance here, a little bit wider, slightly turned out. Squat, then deadlift. Let's get into it. Sink those hips, bend through the knees, then hip hinge. Good. Now for that deadlift, make sure you're not locking out through the knees there. You still want a slight soft bend through those knees. Really lengthen through your back. All right, quick break. Next movement, we've got squat to overhead press. Now you can take this squat a little bit more narrow or step it wider. Need to make room for that belly. Here we go. All right, bent arm, lateral shoulder raises. You're lifting up, stopping at shoulder height, bringing it back. Those elbows are bent at a 90-degree angle. Let's go. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, bring it back down. Work into those shoulders. Breathing. Keep it going. Good. Keep those elbows lifted. You got it. Drop one dumbbell down. Holding the dumbbell on either side. Reverse lunge back with the left leg. Then take it forward, nice and controlled. Let's go. Option to add a pulse, following SID to add that intensity there. Great, same thing, other side. Your right leg is stepping back into that lunge and kick it forward. Option to add that pulse with SID. All right, step it back, right leg. Good, kick that right leg forward, really pull up. All right, come to one end of your mat. Dumbbell comes between the legs here. We have walkouts, either to a full plank or join me in just doing that bear hover. Come back up, grab the dumbbell, press it overhead. Let's go. Drop it down. Find that plank or hover. Good, and you're alternating arms here every time that you press it overhead. Good, press. You've got to bend through those knees as you drop and pick up the dumbbell there. All right, back down, find that plank or that hover position here. Dumbbell pass-throughs. So Bring that dumbbell from one side to the other. Knee, tap. Let's go. Pass it through. Plant the hands. Knee, tap. Good. Good. Pulling in through that core. Make sure that breath is flowing here. Don't hold your breath. Drop the knees, untuck the toes. This next one you can do with or without the dumbbell. I'll just be doing it without. Lean backs. Lean it back. Come back up. Chop it. Here we go. Lean it back. Come back up. Chop it left. Nice. You want your body to be moving in one flat line from your knees to the top of your head. So engage through the glutes so you can keep that flat line through the body. Good, working the core, working the quads. All right, let's stand on up. Bring one dumbbell with you. You're gonna find a wall nearby and place that dumbbell on your outside leg. Lift back down. Good, so we're working into those outer glutes here. Soft bend through both knees. Let's go. Good. Lift and lower, really squeeze with every rep. And flip around other side. Dumbbell is resting on that outer leg. Same thing. We've got that lift, lower, pulse lift and lower. All right. All right, drop that dumbbell away. And we have squat. You're jumping to the side, squat, jumping to the side. Or for low impact, I'm just stepping out, in, join in. Good. If you are doing the jumping version with Sid, then really get those jumps higher. See if you can travel it even more. Sink those hips lower. Feel the burn, let's do it. All right, grab both dumbbells. Ooh, we're stepping those feet nice and wide, alternating side lunges, adding in some rows, alternating one side and then the other. Let's do it. Good. If you want to add a little challenge here, then join Sydney in dropping the dumbbell, drop, or pick it up, drop, drop, pick it up. Good. Or stick with me, one dumbbell in each hand. All right, hammer curls, palms are facing in, exhale to curl, inhale as we extend, working to those biceps, keeping it simple for this one. Let's go. Exhale, inhale. Gives you that chance to check in with your posture. Shoulders down, standing tall. Good. Drop one dumbbell down. Dumbbell comes into the right hand, lifting the left knee. Lift and press towards that knee, then facing front, row it back. Let's go. Lift and press, row it back. Good, we've got a standing core movement here, so really focus on that core engagement as you lift that knee up. And still working into those biceps, front of the shoulders as well. Same thing, other side. Switch that dumbbell into the left hand. Your other knee is lifting. Press it, row it back. Press it, row it back. Here we go. All right, holding that dumbbell on either end, take it into that sumo stance, slightly turned out. Squat, pulse, pulse, and extend. All right, pulse, pulse, extend. Good, hips down and back. You're pressing through those heels as you extend. All right, come down onto your mat. You can do this with a dumbbell or without. Onto your left elbow for clamshell lifts. Opening up those knees, lifting the hips. We're bringing the arm down, then reaching it overhead. Let's go. Sydney is demonstrating with that dumbbell there. Option to modify further by just keeping those hips down and just sticking with that leg lift. Good. Always choosing your own adventure. Good. Exhale with every lift. Squeeze. All right, switching sides. Bring it onto your right elbow. You've got the same thing, clamshell lift. Reach it down, reach it up with that top arm. All right, down and up, down and lift. Drop those shoulders down away from the ears. Good. Hips facing front. All right, drop that dumbbell away. We have 2 push-ups. Hands are about mat width here. 1, 2. Sydney will be doing out, in, jumping jack legs. Let's go. Down and up. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. I'll just be doing a little pushback instead. Down and up. All right, let's stand up. Bring 1 dumbbell with you. You can do this next one with a bench or without. Tricep extensions, right arm. Extend, little rotation at the top, then bend. You're rotating the palm to face up at the top of the movement there. Let's go. Good. Sit is in that staggered stance. Left leg is slightly forward. Make sure you're not swinging it. Find that control. Switching arms. Dumbbell comes into that left hand. And we have those extensions. Staggered stance, right leg slightly forward. Extend with that rotation, bend it in. Let's go. Extend and bend. Nice. Embrace the burn through the back of those arms. All right, grab both dumbbells. Overhead tricep extensions. You can do it standing or seated on your bench. Bring it overhead, dumbbells together, bend and extend. You can always modify with just one dumbbell. Let's go. Bend and extend. Good. Woo. Back to back with those triceps. You should be feeling it. Drop one dumbbell down. Dumbbell comes into that right hand. Step it a bit wider. Staggered stance, the right leg is slightly back. Heel is popped. Squat it down, then press it overhead. Good, so this is a bit of a wider staggered stance than we're used to here, leaving room for that dumbbell to come between the legs and press. Down and press. Good, if you feel like you're losing form here, you can always just stick with a regular stance, regular squat just there. Send those hips back like you're sitting in a chair. Switching sides. Dumbbell comes into the left hand. Take that staggered stance once again. This time your left leg slightly back, heel is a little bit popped. Squat it down, reach between the legs, press it overhead. All right, let's get it. Drop the dumbbell away. Stepping it super wide, wide second, turned out from the hips. Bend through those knees, heel lift, down, either jump or just extend. Let's go. Heel, lift, jump it. Heel, lift, or just extend for low impact. Alternating legs for that heel lift. Come on, if you're doing that jump, let's jump it even higher. You got it. Woo. All right, coming down onto your mat. Sid will be doing this next one with a dumbbell. I'll be doing it without for bird dogs. Extending the right arm forward, left leg back, extend and reach, then draw everything into the center. Good. Let's go. Extend. Sid will just be reaching at a low diagonal with that dumbbell. Good. I'm going to bring my reach just a little bit higher. right, switching sides. This time your left arm is extending and then right leg back. Opposite arm to leg, then bringing it in through that center. Let's go. Reach it and pull it in. All right, drop that dumbbell away. This is your final movement. Sydney will be doing mountain climbers. I'll just be doing that hover position here. Knee tap, little knee drive in. Let's go. Get into it. Final move. Let's go, let's go. Push through. You've got it, Sid. Good, wrap in through that core. You got it. Final stretch of this workout. 15 seconds. Breathing. 3, 2, 1. Amazing work. Untuck those toes, sit those hips back. Amazing job. Let's cool it down. Side bends. Stay here, reaching it overhead. Side bends, stretch through the side body. Good. Use this as the chance to slow down through those breaths. Start to take some deep and steady breaths here. All right, hands down, tuck those toes. Make your way into a wide stance forward fold. And you're finding whatever variation feels good to you here. Good, relax through the upper body. Just let that head fall. All right, you're turning out through the feet and hips, sinking those hips down, palms together, those elbows are pressing out on those legs, finding a little low squat stretch here. All right, make your way up to standing, roll on up slowly, and quad stretch right leg. Grab a hold of that ankle, find your balance here, draw that heel in towards the glutes, pull up. Good. Switching legs, grab a hold of that left ankle, pull it in, stretch out those quads. and release. All right, 2 final breaths together. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. Amazing work today, everyone. You did it. Woohoo!